Bring it back.
What's going on, everybody? Cold Blooded here. So yesterday, your friend Jason came out with the video on how to get free building powers. I checked it out and I thought there might be a way I could do it differently. As you can see, I have no slot open on slot 4, so we can't overwrite. So my question was, do you have to overwrite to be able to get the powers from somebody else? And the answer is no. So as you can see, this is Scuba's base. He's got a pretty awesome Marvin the Martian he's working on, but he has the building ability on there. So I was wondering, can you get the power from someone else also? So we're going to answer both questions right now. So one, first of all, Jason said you had to load in your base with the ability and then despawn it and load in there with the new property you're buying. Okay, now I'm going to go buy a property right now. I'm just waiting for his base to finish despawning from there. I'm going to go buy the new property right now, and I'm going to spawn it where his base was. Now, he had the ability, so it already left the ground marked yellow there, or like that yellowish brown. Okay, so we're going to talk to Reuven. You want to buy some land? Yep, let's take a look around. Okay, I'm going to select that plot over there. Okay, so here we are. We're going to pick this plot of land. Okay, and you don't have to do this with someone you know, but you will have to do this with somebody who can help you make a new slot. So, as you can see, this guy, you know, he despawned it. I told him to unwhitelist me while we were doing all that, so that way there was no link to it. He's whitelisting me right now, so I could, you know, make the new slot. Okay, you guys know you can't start a slot without clicking on somebody's thing, so you can scroll up. There we go, confirm. Working, save successful. Okay, so now, theoretically, that plot should have the ability. I know I didn't despawn my own base to get to steal the ability for myself. I know I didn't overwrite. All I did was make a new slot and get a save. So let's go buy a sawmill and an axe and some blueprints, because I want to be sure that this is still working because of what I'm doing, not because I'm using somebody else's base or blueprints or anything like that. It shouldn't matter, but I don't want there to be any questions about this. So while I'm purchasing this, after I tested this out a couple times, I thought, you know, I wonder if this same method would work with a base you have already a build started on. So I loaded in another base I haven't got the ability on yet to see if I can just load onto that base and trigger a save and get it, and it doesn't. Once you have started building on a base, the only way to get the ability is to overwrite your slot. So if you want to know how to do that, go watch Jason's video. It's pretty simple. Just you know, you don't have to use your own base again. That part you don't have to follow. As long as it's somebody who despawned it from there, you can just jump on there and overwrite. So if you don't have a friend who could come on and help you out, you're going in the lobby by yourself, you have a base, you're willing to overwrite it to lose whatever you've built on there, or maybe you haven't built anything on there yet. You see somebody despawn who had the ability. As soon as they despawn, you know, go buy a plot of land on the property where they were and overwrite that slot you had, and that'll work just fine. But for our method, we're just going to create a new slot and it works the same. Basically, what's happening is when you overwrite a slot, it's a new slot. It has no prior saves to it, so it's gonna save whatever's on there, and that's what we're doing, is we're tricking the system into taking the ability that was there previously and make it our own. Okay, so as you can see, I'm even harvesting my own wood. I'm not using somebody else's. Place it down and process it one by one. I'm gonna lay down a blueprint here, a large floor. Okay, then we're gonna cut off a piece. The moment of truth. Boom. There you guys have it. It works. Now let's try it out some more. What the heck, why not? I mean, if it worked once, of course, why wouldn't it work again? But just to be thorough, I'll lay down 3 blueprints, as I have the blueprint shakes, go figure. Okay. Multiple. Okay. We're gonna fill these up. Boom. Okay, now to be really thorough, I'm going to move my slot. I want to make sure the ability stays. I don't want to lose the ability, because what good is it if you're going to have to override every time you come in the lobby? You'll never get any building done. So I'm gonna load over here. I know for a fact there has been no base on that plot with the ability because it was brown color, and you'll see this here. See, my ground went back to brown, which is a weird glitch that's happening. Like, you go and you take this ability and your ground on your base isn't changing colors, but as you can see, you still have the ability. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful. Good luck with your building now. I mean, everybody who's starting off should do this. Thanks for watching.